MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Texas Rangers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. What do they need to focus on in order to win a championship here on the road, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Jon Gray will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. And at third base at the hot corner, Matt Carpenter. Great hands. He'll play in on guys and take away that bunt. Tremendous charging and flipping the ball on the run. But I really like him at second, too. He can turn the pivot.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Gerard Dyson
sends that one out of play for strike one. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
In the second spot tonight, the right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Matt, this is an important at-bat. This is an important half inning. They need to score a run. They didn't score last game. Runs get people excited. You get your fan base enthused. Either they're watching it on television or they're right here in the ballpark. You need to get the people behind you, and you need to score a run.
Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could.
Oh, it throws him, and they got him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Digging in, Kyle Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Kyle Seager.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Trout, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. His 5th so far in this series. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 17, Yonder Alonso.
First offering on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Now, how do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down one. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score one run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Cole Hamels gets the ball with a world championship on the line. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Yonder Alonso. When I watch him pick a ball to the dirt, it reminds me when, 1, he was a catcher, but 2, his brother-in-law is Manny Machado. Imagine the workouts they have in the offseason.
Hit to short. Gonzalez is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike. He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the second inning now from Arlington. It's the Brewers 1 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 6, second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, then you toss a changeup in the dirt to give him a chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Runner goes for second. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side.
Leading out for the Rangers.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, catcher Tyler.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Taylor Motter is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Here's Juan Lagares, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Juan Lagares.
The pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Gerard Dyson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Mutter gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30.
Riding in once again, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Joe Mauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
In the air out to left. Lagares is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 9th.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Right fielder,
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first. Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at it. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
And this will be fouled away. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Zobrist rounds the corner and is headed home. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
number 27.
First pitch on its way. Mike Trout is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kyle
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is right there. 1 down.
First baseman number 17.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Yonder Alonso comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive. That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. In there, a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Yohan Moncada. He reached on a single in his first try. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to Mauer, it's a double play, and that ends the inning.
Leading off in the Ranger fourth.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Popped up. Seager is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Under it is Alonso. 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping up now, Taylor Motter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup right down the middle. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that will go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Hitting a home run in the World Series, that is special. But when you give your team a lead, that's something you don't forget. Great swing right there.
Here's Juan Lagares. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Gerard Dyson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Gerard Dyson.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Motter ranging up the middle. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Ready once again, Nomar Mazara. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the 5th coming up. 2-1 Milwaukee. Now batting, Victor Martinez. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another 1-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he's retired 1 away.
First baseman.
And so
number
after
7.
getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. So here's Joe Mauer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a line drive, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Wow, that's what you call getting on top of one. High fastball, and he was able to stay with it and just slap it the other way for a hit.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. One left for Texas. Our score remains 2-1. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And he struck him out. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Yonder Alonso.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pulled toward right center field. Trout is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. Moncada has it. A quick out number 1.
A center fielder.
So stepping in, Mike Trout. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Arlington. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47.
Digging in once again, Francisco Mejia. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Leading off for Milwaukee, catcher.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ready once again, Juan Lagares. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is in order of the Brewers. But they hang on to a 3-1 lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tyler Flowers is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there, no balls and a strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Victor Martinez.
Line to the right side. Mazzara will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still trail it here 3-1. Sammy Solis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
36. Sammy Solis.
Ready for another shot now. Gerard Dyson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Center fielder, number 2, Gerard Dyson.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Nomar Mazzara is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number
Kyle
15.
Seager will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman, Joe
Cut
Mauer.
fastball inside, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The second baseman, number 18. And
Ready for another chance?
Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ben Gamble comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dyson on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Left fielder number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. He was a ground out victim last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Grounded up the first baseline. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. Brewers are out in front, 3-1. Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Set to start the 9th inning in this one. Stepping up to the plate, Yonder Alonso. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Yonder Alonso.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
That's a perfect pitcher's pitch. A high fastball out of the zone. You can't do anything with that. It's hard to even put any contact on that pitch.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 10. Second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs, two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Tap down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Ken Giles enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Ken Giles. Leading off in the bottom of the ninth. Center fielder.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Trout is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Here's Matt Carpenter as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Cole Hamels in line for the victory, showed the lead hold. The 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.